Welcome to Denver 7 Sports, sponsored by the Lodge Casino. And day one of free agency in the NBA, and the Nuggets' new front office came in like a lion. Who needs a general manager when you got executive vice presidents Tenzer and Wallace? They came to play. And the core four is no more. Nuggets made a huge trade and a big free agent signing as well. So, Nuggets fans, I am sure you have lots of questions about all this, so let's try to provide some answers for you. The first move, the Nuggets traded Michael Porter Jr. and a first-round draft pick to the Brooklyn Nets for Cam Johnson. Now, MPJ averaged about 18 points a game last season, but he was just too inconsistent, too hot and cold, lacking on energy and defense, and he had 2 years left on his contract for $79 million. So, here's Cam Johnson. He also has 2 years left on his deal for $44 million, a savings of $35 million from MPJ's contract for a player that averaged almost 19 points a game last season, who can shoot the three, who is high energy, moves around the perimeter, much more active, and plays tough defense. The eye test will tell you Cam Johnson is a much better fit with this Nuggets team. So, the new starting five. We, of course, have the best player in the world at center, Nikola Jokic, guards Jamal Murray and Christian Brown, and then the forwards, Aaron Gordon and Cam Johnson. This looks great, especially considering the defense that these two can play. But it's not me just saying that. The basketball experts and analysts at ESPN are in agreement too.
You have now upgraded defensively. Basically a guy that's almost the same size, much more consistent, catch and shoot shooter. He can also put it down a little bit, create offense. But I think more than anything else, it's the consistency factor. Denver felt a little bit stale to me, and this was a team that took the champions to 7 games. So they know they're still in the mix in the West, but they had to do something significant.
This is the biggest transaction they've made in years. Cam Johnson was pretty much the most coveted wing on the trade market. Teams have been trying to get Cam out of Brooklyn for a year now. He is a high character guy, plays both ends of the court, shoots the three well.
In my opinion, the wing defender is one of the most important defensive positions in the league. You have to be able to have those Swiss Army knife guys that can switch, guard 1 through 4, sometimes 5, and go on the other end and make shots. Michael Porter could make shots, but he cannot do what Cam can do on the defensive end. I love this move. They need that defensive on the perimeter.
I hear you. But wait, there's more. With the money they freed up from MPJ's contract, they went back to the future and agreed to a 1-year deal with free agent guard Bruce Brown. Nuggets fans, I guess they heard us. You wanted Brucey B back, you got him. The fan favorite was a lightning rod off the bench in the championship season, averaged 11 points a game, but played with so much energy, great defense, just a tremendous fit for Denver. I believe in one day the Nuggets flip the switch back on to a championship contender. Now, Nick Rothschild and I discussed this on Denver 7 Sports Talk of the Town on Sunday night. I said I hope they could trade MPJ, maybe get Brucey Brown back. And yeah, here's a clip from that segment Sunday night on Denver 7. Tenzer needs to handle the business side and find a way to work out contracts and get Michael Porter Jr. out of town and sign Bruce Brown, find out how to do that. And then Wallace has to bring in, as he said, more shooting and more defense as well. So they've got jobs to do here as we go into next season. Amazing. It all happened just like that. But one more thing we have not discussed, the return of Deron Holmes. Last year's first-round draft pick was going to play at forward and center last year. Then he tore his Achilles tendon last summer. Well, now he's back in the mix too. So to recap, the Nuggets have transformed the look and the feel of this roster. Michael Porter Jr. gone. Russell Westbrook out. Cam Johnson in. Bruce Brown in. Deron Holmes in. Man, I got to give Tenzer and Wallace and Kroenke much respect. Being aggressive and creative, finding a way to get these things done. So Nuggets Nation, I think we can feel pretty good about this team right now. All right, that's all for now. Denver 7 News will be right back after this break.